Resume is selected. Entering. Ready.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Entering play call screen. Coaching. Enter. Jump for. Slow is select. End of game.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chisholm. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing, Dart. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green.
Entering franchise screen, you have 3 options. Resume is selected. You have to. Entering franchise screen, you have 3 options. Resume is selected.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory. That's the bottom line there. There wasn't plenty of practice. He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
7-yard gain. And the Packers first down.
Off the play fake, Love. Got his man. It's Williams. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw now, here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They go bootleg. Love. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. It's complete to Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
To throw is Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
On first down, Chisholm. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Chisholm. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Dart. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up third
Love.
and 4.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Counter play with Jacobs.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. 2nd down and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And this throw will be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there.
Entering franchise screen, you have 3 options. Resume is selected.
Go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Love looking to throw it.
He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden.
Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, 60 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. For possession switching back to the New York Giants.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, dart.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Love. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun. Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
From the gun, here's Dart.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
Even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29.
Love. And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Brian Burns able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 29.
Now Dart.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Here's Dart.
It's grabbed over the middle.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here.
That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Jackson Dart.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Love. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. Room here to run. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Back to throw now on first down.
They'll throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden.
2nd and 11 now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Final play of the half. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Love. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon,
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Jacobs going to try to middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Right at midfield. Brings up 3rd down.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go for a Packers first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Love, they go play action now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Love from the gun. It's taken in by Watson.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
First down.
On play action. Love to throw.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
19 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard
To throw now. Here's Love.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitching.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chisholm. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10.
On play action, here's Dart.
He's got White here.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, he had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try a jet sweep with Golden.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Packers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Back at the 29-yard line.
Here's Love.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
17 yards. That's another Packers first down. First down and goal to go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Going back to Love. Caught on a slant. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Jacobs is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Third down and goal to go.
Love. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Gets past one man. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw is Darden. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing his Dart. That's complete to White. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
First down, New York.
They'll run on first down. Chisholm. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
To the air, Dart.
At the 43-yard line.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Here's Dart. Robinson's got it. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Now Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. He's going to flip that out to the flag. It's complete.
Here now, 3rd down. Now Love. And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
That's another.
Love looking to throw it. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Yeah, great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Love. Oh, no, lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Love looking to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Here's Love.
This is caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So a victory.